Pick'em Vegas and Beyond. Still putting all these cards in the binders. Still on the same binder that took me an hour and a half to put all the pages in. Anyway, like I was saying at the end of the previous video, I grew up in the South. I was born in the South. Being from the South, when you're a kid growing up, you're forced to play sports. You're forced to be an athlete. You're forced to do what they want you to do in order to be someone from the South. That's just how it is. And like I said, the first couple of seasons I played baseball, I'd walk up to the plate, swing at every single pitch. The pitchers on the other team, because I was so big, were afraid of me. Even though I sucked, I didn't pay attention to where the ball was or anything. They would throw the ball like 3 feet away from the plate, like where I couldn't even reach it, and I was still swinging. And I remember connecting, the first time I actually connected with the ball, like the pitcher on the other team was this little bitty, tiny kid, like blonde hair, typical white guy type kid, blonde hair, and I think he had green eyes or blue eyes or something. And at that point, I was already 5'8", 180 pounds or something in Little League. So, and this was the very first time I ever actually connected with the pitch. He throws this ball chest high, and I swung. And at the time, I only batted right-handed. Now I bat left or right. Anyway, he threw the ball chest high, and it was like 6 inches on the outside, like where a left-handed batter would have been standing, most likely. And I swung, without even really watching the ball. I swung, and the ball like flew over the fence, but it was foul, and it shattered someone's windshield. And that was the first time I ever actually connected with a pitch since I'd been playing Little League. And that's when I realized that I could hit if I actually tried. But most of the time, I would just go up there, not even trying, and I would just strike out. I probably could have gone pro if I would have actually paid attention and took it seriously instead of just going up there swinging at everything. I could have gone pro in all 3 major sports if I wanted to, because I was really good. I just didn't take it seriously, and later on wound up getting hurt really bad, and that's part of the reason that I'm a reseller, because I got hurt, and now my body won't allow me to work a normal job, because my back is fucked up beyond repair, my legs are fucked up. It's mostly my knees that are fucked up. I've had surgeries on both knees, and I don't know, it's as far as I'm concerned, I'm lucky to still be able to walk because of a lot of the injuries I've had over the years. My back has been fucked up, my neck has been broken. sometimes because of my injuries to my neck and my back, I'll go to sleep, wake up the next day, completely unable to stand up. I've had that happen multiple times. And it's not like one of those things where you get what do you call it? A crick in your neck or whatever the hell you call it. It's not like that. It's worse. Well, my uncle's boss just pulled up, so they're going to be leaving to go out of town pretty soon. Because he has to go to a doctor, he can't go to work. Alright, sorry about that. I went to look to make sure that's who it was. It's my uncle's boss. He can't go back to work until, because he's been sick, and so he can't go back to work until after he finds out what's wrong with him, because he's having some of the symptoms for COVID. He's having, for the last 3 nights, he hasn't been able to sleep because he stayed awake all night, unable to breathe. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, that was weird. I don't think my uncle even went out there, so I'm gonna have to go tell him that his boss just drove off.